What's up, everybody? How's everything going?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling dandy, man.
You feeling dandy? That's good to hear.
How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. But thank you guys for joining us for yet another episode of Sports from All Angles. This is the 8th episode, and today to celebrate the first week of the NFL season, we're going to have that as the main topic, and this is going to be a big football week. Most of the weeks for the next 3-4 months are going to be big football weeks because of college football and the NFL.
Most definitely.
So for the 8th episode, we're going to start off with some baseball. We just wanted to point out two things. After for quite a couple episodes bragging about the Dodgers winning is like 32 out of 34 games, and then winning 40 out of 48 games, stuff like that, keeping up to date with them. Yeah, bro, they've lost 10 straight.
I wouldn't have guessed that, honestly, because like you said, they were up to a great start.
Yeah.
Seemed like they could keep that going, but with sports it's upsets. So
Yeah. And the thing is too, they're losing games they've been winning, those close tight games.
Mm-hmm.
But then other games, I think it was 6 of the 10 straight games they've lost it hasn't even been close. It's been blowouts. So just to show you how bad it is, they've lost 10 straight. They've lost 15 of the past 16. And to point out how bad that is, they're the first team to win 90-plus games in a season. And in that stretch, lose 15 of 16. So it's literally a tale of two seasons right now, and this is the worst time to be playing your worst baseball. So, and to go off of that, Aaron Judge, who's the rookie for the New York Yankees, he's had a bad stretch of late for like a good month. And ever since the All-Star break, he's been doing terrible. Going into the All-Star break, he was hitting over 300, which is like shooting over 40% from the three-point line.
Okay.
And then ever since the All-Star break, it's been below 200. So it's like going from 40% to 20%.
What the hell happened?
Yeah, but he hit 2 home runs on Sunday, and he's at 41 now, which is, I believe, that's a Yankees rookie record, and the rookie record is McGuire at 48.
Oh, okay.
So he still technically does have a shot.
Right.
Now, to go into my personal favorite, tennis, and I know you're a low-key fan. Sad news, bro. Roger Federer did not make it to the finals, and obviously he didn't win. Yeah, he was ousted in the quarterfinals by Del Potro. Yeah, and the thing that kills me too, he lost in 4 sets. He lost 5-7, 6-3, 6-7, and then 4-6. In the third set, it was a tiebreak, and he lost the tiebreak 10-8. And for you to win the tiebreak, you need to win by 2 points, and it has to be over 7 points. So if you hit 7 points and your opponent has 5, you win the tiebreak. He lost, I believe it was 8-10. But the thing that sucks about that is in that tiebreak, twice he could have won. I think it was actually 3 times. He had 6-4 lead. So he needed 1 more point for the 7. And then he had 8-7 with a serve. And all he needed was 1 more point. But then he lost 3 straight. And yeah.
What got him in that game?
Okay, I didn't watch I have it on DVR. I haven't watched the full match, but from what I could tell, it was just he was missing shots he's been making in the previous Grand Slams and the Australian Open at Wimbledon. Mm-hmm. He was just missing the backstrokes, and supposedly he injured his back before the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
And if you watch the previous matches, he did look off. Like his first 2 matches of the U.S. Open, he went 5 sets. So he's going up against, compared to Roger Federer, scrubs. Like, these people don't deserve to be on the court with him, and they're taking him to five sets.
Right.
And he's just been off all U.S. Open, but the previous two matches he won in three setters. So you're thinking, oh, he's getting his mojo back, and then you could just tell in the third and fourth sets, those are sets he normally would have won if he was making his typical shots and they weren't falling.
Yeah.
So that hurts personally. Venus Williams, she keeps doing it, but she didn't win. But it's still impressive. She's 37 and made it to the semifinals. You know,
right? That's definitely an accomplishment.
Yeah. So far this year, she's been to 2 finals and 1 semifinal. It's just the fact that she's not closing. But this is the thing. Every time she loses in these Grand Slams, she's losing to the winner. She lost at Australian, obviously Serena. Then she lost at Wimbledon, who was the champion. And then the person she lost to was Sloane Stephens. And she ended up unranked. She won the U.S. Open, bro. I believe it was 2 months before the U.S. Open.
You said unranked?
Yeah. She's ranked 193 in the world. She was unseeded at the U.S. Open and won. She ended up defeating Serena Williams in the semifinals, which was, by the way, a weird match. She won the first set 6-1. Then she lost the second set 0-6. And then she came back and won the third set 7-5.
Wow.
So talk about a complete up and down game. The first 2 sets completely like who's playing, 2 different tells, and then the final set, this is the match everybody thought it was going to be.
Yeah. The second set really could have sent this in a whole different direction.
Yeah.
So for her to really get a grip and come back,
no, exactly,
is something that's amazing.
Because I actually watched the first 2 sets live. I'm like, oh my God, Venus Williams, her age is showing, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she comes back 6-0. White, that's a freaking blank. It's like, okay, yeah, she's young, she's unproven. She's gonna fall apart. Like that's what happens, and she's stuck in there. So that's impressive. And then the fact that just a keynote, the 4 women in the semifinals, all American, which is the first time since 2003. And
Long time.
Yeah, and then the finals was obviously U.S. versus U.S. So props to the United States tennis, specifically the women.
All right, great job, ladies.
This is going to be a later topic when it's just a topic. I do want to talk about, for as much respect men's athletics gets from the United States, we don't have shit on women, bro. Be it the Olympics, be it pro sports. Like when you think about the NBA, right? And how we go to the Olympics and we're winning by, on average, 15, 20 points. That shit's nothing. The WNBA players, they're winning by 30 and 40. They're on a consistent Olympic year doing what the Dream Team did once. Bro, I'm going to look up some of those stats, bro. Like the previous Olympics, the women, be it swimming, gymnastics. Oh, definitely gymnastics. Freaking track and field. The women always dusted the men. So it's impressive.
Right.
But
30 and 40, that is really humiliating for the
yeah,
other team.
but it's not like, the Dream Team did that once, and then the teams after that, they're winning by like 15, 20. No, our women's teams are doing that on a 4-year cycle. So that's impressive. And then to not forget, Rafa Nadal, he just won on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, I peeped that.
Yeah, he won his 3rd U.S. Open, and key thing, 16th total. So now he's only 3 behind Roger Federer. And Roger Federer is always my favorite, and I think he's the most talented tennis player ever. Just because he's never had to really... He doesn't have to put that much work in to get the results he does. Not saying he doesn't practice. But Rafa Nadal, take away the injuries, he might be the best tennis player ever. Because don't forget, he's missed 7... Grand Slam events because of the injury. So that's 7 less opportunities. And then that's not even counting the events he played injured during.
You said 7.
Yeah. So who knows where his total would be, right?
Right.
And don't forget, I believe 3 of the 7 that he didn't participate in, those are 3 that Roger Federer won.
Oh, okay.
So Roger Federer is my favorite, but Rafa, man, he's God. And he won in 3 straight sets. He beat a South African. What is it? Kevin Anderson, who, by the way, made his first finals appearance at 32. So he didn't give up.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
but
always respected.
yeah. And I've always been a fan of Kevin Anderson because he's from South Africa. It's like nobody comes from South Africa, not even freaking runners. So yeah, they Rafa Nadal won 6-3, 6-3, 6-4, and that's his 16th total. So this appreciate greatness. Now you want to go into some college football, bro?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going
on? Just quick stuff. Washington State had a thrilling game with Boise State where it went to 3 overtimes, 47-44. I caught glimpses of it. It was entertaining. It was entertaining.
3 overtimes?
Yeah. Yo, bro, I don't give a fuck. College football is awesome, bro. It's freaking awesome.
It's like, oh man, enthusiasm, competition, all in one, man.
And you know what I love too? You could have a favorite college football team, and their bad year is they go 10-3. You know,
Right.
they're still winning a crap load of games, but because they didn't go to a major bowl game or the national title game, it's a disappointment. You know, where in the NFL, a disappointing year is you go 6-10, and that really is a losing season. You know, so you could have a losing season in college football, and you're still winning a crap load of games. Like teams like Tennessee, Kansas State, Virginia Tech, LSU, Washington University, Alabama, and Oklahoma State all won easily. Tennessee won their game 42-7. Kansas State won 55-7. Virginia Tech 27-0. So it wasn't an offensive game, but they blanked their opponent. LSU is looking good under their new coach. They won 45-10. They're now 2-0. They actually look like they have an offense now. The biggest thing about LSU, if you haven't been keeping up under Les Miles, they always had a stacked defense, but their offense has always been so-so. So let's see if that keeps up. Washington University, they're starting the season where they left off last season. They're 63-7. I mean, they won 63-7. Alabama won 41-10, and then Oklahoma State won 44-7. Yeah, 63-7, bro. And I want to point this out. Do you remember the games where Boise State would always upset teams in bowl games?
Yeah.
Like when they upset Oklahoma and stuff, when they were always going undefeated or like 12-1.
Just doing their thing, man.
Yeah. That coach is now the coach for Washington. So that's why Washington had a stellar season last year. They're off to a great season this year, so that's no surprise. What I've just found out this weekend, Georgia and Notre Dame actually have a good rivalry. Yeah.
A good rivalry?
Well, they have when they play, they have great games.
Okay,
So
yeah.
for those fan bases, they supposedly have a hatred for one another.
Right.
So this is the first time in 50 years Georgia played Notre Dame in Notre Dame. And the first time in, I believe, in over a decade that they've actually played. So supposedly the tickets for this game were the highest for the entire year for like any school, like any game being played. So, but the point being, it was a great game, 20-19.
Okay.
I actually watched that on Saturday, and yo, you honestly couldn't tell who was going to win. Georgia made just enough plays to win. You know, there's those games where it's legit one or two plays that if they gone differently, the other team would have won.
Yeah.
This was that game. So it was entertaining, bro. It was entertaining.
Better have been, man.
Yeah, 20-19, yeah.
That's great to hear.
Another close game was the Clemson-Auburn game. Third-ranked Clemson won 14-6. You like Clemson? Are you a fan?
I mean, like, I just love watching them play.
Okay, I
really
respect
do.
that. I hate their coach. I don't know why. I respect him. I just don't like him.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand that.
But yeah,
they really have talent just running through there, man.
Oh, bro, ever since he's been the coach, the talent is insane. be it running backs, wide receivers. They just had the quarterback.
Yo, he was man.
Watson, right? Who's for the Houston Texans now, which, as you're going to point out, it's not going good for them so far.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You'll hear about it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I do want to point out 2 noteworthy games.
Mm-hmm.
USC, the 6th-ranked USC Trojans, defeated the 14th-ranked Stanford Cardinals 42-24. So they won by 18 points. And the thing that's interesting, too, if it wasn't for their quarterback's 2 interceptions, the score would have been a lot worse. Because Stanford didn't turn the ball over once, and they still got blown out by 18. While USC had 2 turnovers, and they had nearly twice as many yards. It was like 623 to 342. 623 to 342. Yeah.
Dude, and you said they had no turnovers.
No, Stanford didn't.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Oh, yeah. Stanford had no turnovers, and they still lost by 18. So they had a positive 2 turnover margin.
Damn, man.
I'm happy.
Go down to who play harder.
Yeah, I feel like USC's finally back. They've won 11 straight. They have a quarterback. It seems like their probations have finally given up to where they can actually get new talent. Because for the longest time, they always had the offensive players, but their defense was lacking because of the whole probation thing with fucking Reggie Bush. That's another.
Yeah, bust.
Yeah. Bro, this saddens me. Ohio State got they got shitted on at home, bro. It's Oklahoma, the Sooners. Yo, and it's not... Bro, okay, I used to be the biggest fan of J.T. Barrett. He was a perfect dual-threat quarterback. The past 3 games, going back to the bowl game against Clemson, where they lost 31 to nothing. Mm-hmm. Ohio State's offense is not looking good, bro. It's just... Yo, and this is the thing. Talking about how Stanford lost by 18 and they had a positive 2 turnover margin. Mm-hmm. Ohio State had a positive 2 turnover margin, and they lost by 15 at home. And it's like, and you know what's pissing me off? Urban Meyer has always had a great offense. He became known for his offense. He could plug in any quarterback, boom. And it's just, the past season and a half now, dating all the way back to the last couple games of Elliott's last year, the running back for Dallas.
Right.
Their offense has been so inconsistent. How did they even win the national championship game the first year of the playoffs in 2014 when they beat Alabama and Oregon and they were scoring 40-plus points? I don't understand what happened to that. What happened?
Y'all could come up with a better answer than me.
Bro, it's just I'm an Ohio State fan just because of I respect Ohio State greatness.
I respect them also.
I love them now because of Urban Meyer. I've been an Urban Meyer fan since Utah, so I just love his style. I love his personality, and it just pains me to see, especially because the first freaking year he went 12-0. Over the first 2 years, he went 24-2, and then the first year of the playoffs, they freaking go 14-1, and they easily beat Alabama, and they just roll over Oregon. And it's like, what happened to that? I just missed that. Oh, and one more fact, and then we're gonna move on to the NFL finally. Do you know who Lamar Jackson is?
Sounds familiar.
Okay,
Can't really put a face to it.
It probably sounds familiar because he won the Heisman last year.
Oh, okay.
And he might go down as from a statistical perspective, not a winning perspective, might go down as the greatest quarterback in college football history.
Really?
Bro, his numbers last year were insane. They fell off at the end because something happened. But to start this season, he has over 1,000 yards yet again in the first 2 games, combined passing and rushing. And what's impressive is I believe he has 1,015 yards compared to 1,019 last year, right? Mm-hmm. What's impressive is that the schools he's gone up against this year are twice as better than the schools that he's gone up against last year. So he's putting up the same numbers against legit Power 5 conference teams.
Right.
And the most recent game that was played on Saturday was North Carolina University. They won 47-35, but the thing is, for the second straight game, He passed for over 300 yards, rushed for over 100. And he's only the second player ever, first Power 5 conference player, to have back-to-back games with over 300 passing, over 100 rushing.
This man is an animal.
And the only quarterback to have more games like this is Johnny Manziel, who has 4 total. He has 3 now. So, yeah, he is. And whenever you get a chance, whenever you guys get a chance, just look up highlights of Lamar Jackson, and it's insane. He's a running back. He's a taller Michael Vick.
I was just thinking
with some with somewhat better accuracy, and his accuracy has been way up this year too.
Okay.
So, because that was his biggest problem last year, is that under pressure or at the end of the year, his accuracy is just completely dipped.
Yeah, and I'm guessing his IQ is pretty up there too.
Yo,
it's be pulling numbers like that.
Yeah, bro, and it's the way he does it. It feels like some LeBron James stuff where, okay, by the third quarter, you're like, okay, LeBron James, has 18 points, a couple rebounds, a couple assists. No, he has like 27 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, stuff like that. Like, LeBron stacks up points and statistics without you really noticing. He's the same way.
Right.
He's the same way. He's that type of player. So that's all I have to say. First off, before we go on, what from college football surprised you? I would say the only thing really surprising would be the Ohio State thing, because they were at home, higher ranked. I thought they were going to win the game.
I would say that, and what else?
Oh yeah,
Louisiana Tech and an 87-yard loss.
Yo, bro, please tell the community, or just describe this. Like, get into your poetic statement and just describe how this shit happened. Just. An 87-yard loss. Don't forget, there's only 100 yards. 87-yard loss.
From what I seen, I watched the clip. High snap, and then a bunch of clumsy galoots, man. I mean,
because the high snap that was only like a 20-yard loss.
Yeah.
But everything that happened after that is just bad luck and...
It was just person after person after person. You thought somebody would be able to pick the ball up? No. It just kept going back and back and back.
But the reason why it kept happening, because it kept switching between teams. Because Lafayette got the ball, and then the opponents, Lafayette got the ball, then he would get tackled. He coughed it up. So... instead of just jumping on the ball, no, he picks it up, coughs it up. Then the other team picks it up, and then they cough it up, and it was going back and forth, and it's just, holy, bro. I'm not saying I'm a gifted athlete, but how does that happen?
No.
How does that happen? Yo, if you're a player, right? The moment the ball gets past half field, you must immediately think, okay, just fall on the ball, just fall, because. There's no way you're going to turn this into a game. Just fall. And no, somehow it went all the way back to their, 7 or 8 inches.
Yeah, to the 7. Yeah, to the 7.
Bro, I'm glad you brought that up. I almost forgot about that.
Right, that is crazy. It was... God. Just watch the clip. I can't even explain it to y'all. It's just...
Okay, now let's get into some football.
Oh,
because the whole point of this episode, sorry about getting long in college football, is it's the first week of the NFL
season opener.
Yeah, so
well,
let's first, Mike, go through the scores of the games you really don't want to talk about, and then we'll focus in on the games that really stood out to you or interest you for whatever reason. Okay?
All right, I could do that. Okay. Right. Well, the Falcons beat the Bears 23-17,
which I'm surprised it wasn't. It was that close because of how shitty the Bears are. Just because they had the number 1 draft pick and stuff, and they don't really have a team. But a win is a win, as we will see.
I was about to say Matt Ryan played a pretty good game.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, 21-30, 321 yards. He 1 touchdown pass.
Yeah, he's starting where he left off.
Yeah,
from
pretty much.
Last regular season, not the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're not even gonna go there.
Okay, continue, bro.
The Ravens beat the Bengals 20-0.
Bro, I think that might be the most shocking score of the first week just because I thought the Bengals would be a playoff team, you know?
Yeah.
Or they would at least be competitive. And
Bengals, though. Dalton, I believe, had 4 interceptions.
Yeah. I remember you telling me that. And I think, yes, it's just... Because I was actually viewing that, and I knew it was bad, but 20, you don't score it. God, man. The Ravens might be good this year.
It just might. Yeah. The Steelers beat the Browns 21-18.
Okay.
They stayed in there.
I just want to point out, since we're on that, the Watt family is completely winning. Because everybody knows, if you're a football fan, J.J. Watt. He's a freaking stud. When he's fully healthy, he might be the best defensive end in freaking football. Yeah. Or he's the most complete defensive end in football. But, his brother, he's like, there's a competition now. There's a competition. Because, first start ever for the NFL, 2 sacks and an interception. Just to put that in retrospect. He's only the 3rd player ever in his first start to do that. He's the first player in over 30 years to do that.
You see my reaction, right? That was genuine right there.
Oh, yeah, because I didn't tell you. I said I was going, I said I was going.
2 sacks and an interception.
Yes, bro. That's why I said, the Watt family's winning, bro.
Man, I gotta see this boy play.
So even if he only averages a sack every other game for the rest of the year, he's going to get double digits.
Right. He's definitely somebody to be looking for. Well...
Now, of course,
I'm just saying that because
it's just one game, but from the Watt family has an NFL tradition. J.J. Watt, if he stays healthy, he's going to have a Hall of Fame career. And his brother is saying, I'm here too. And it's just, God, the Steelers, they might be back on defense finally. So, but continue, bro. Continue.
Okay. I was about to say, for that game, Roethlisberger.
Well, what were his stats?
He was 24 of 36.
Not bad.
263 yards. I'm sorry about that. 2 TDs and an interception.
Okay, so that's nothing to complain about, and they got the victory. So
right. I was about to say, it seems like the Lions beat the Cardinals. Now. I didn't mean to mention that now, but I kind of do want to mention that now.
Okay, why?
Well, for one, I've always liked the Lions.
Because of Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. No, go.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, they just signed Stafford to a long deal. Mm-hmm. So the most lucrative deal in NFL history. And everybody was saying, why the fuck did you do that? Well, they just beat a pretty good Cardinals team, or people thought was a pretty good Cardinals team, and he's making his money worth. So
yeah, Stafford 29 of 41, 292 yards, 4 TDs, 1 interception.
God, man.
I mean, 4 TDs. That's nice right there. That is definitely nice.
He's really, statistically speaking, having a Hall of Fame career. Because when we go through some of like the top quarterbacks, whenever we do that, every year, man, for the past 5-6 years, he's up there. Now for every argument, you could use different stats. People could say, oh, he's piling up these statistics because he doesn't have a running game. Mm-hmm. But vice versa, he's always passing. But when you don't have a running game, it's not like that makes it easier to get these yards passing, because then you become one-dimensional. Yeah. And when you're one-dimensional, teams on the defense could just eat at you, right? So the fact he's doing this with no running game is just... and people forget, they were in the playoffs. They were in the playoffs last year. A couple years ago, they were one fucking bad call away from being the Cowboys. So they're a team to watch out. And by the way, he's doing this without Calvin Johnson, who is a Hall of Fame wide receiver. He might not go to the Hall of Fame just because he didn't play long enough. But, ask any NFL true talent. They're just like, Hall of Famer. So, Matt Stafford, what he's doing, I don't care what anybody says, is beyond impressive.
Yeah, I can agree with that. In the game summary for that, the first quarter, Detroit didn't score. Arizona had 10.
Oh yeah, they came back from 10 down, right? Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, bro, is no surprise. Matthew Stafford, ever since 2011, easily has the most game-winning drives.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I just learned something, yeah.
yeah. He expects to be down by the first quarter, first half. Now it's just expected. It was some crazy crap. I believe it was last season. 8 of their 9 wins were comeback fourth quarter wins. Only one game they were winning the entire game. Yeah, so he is used to this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, second quarter 9-0. Detroit obviously scored 9. Third quarter, Detroit 6, Arizona 7, and then Detroit just bursted wide open 20-6.
They scored 20 in the fourth?
20 in the fourth.
Damn.
Yeah, they came in to take over that game. Yeah.
Yo, as that game, some of the college football games show. Yo, football, I would say more than... football is up there for the sports where it just takes one play to completely change the game. Just because every score, those points matter so much more than, let's say, one home run or a basket in NBA, you know? Mm-hmm. Because you could easily come back from one basket down, you know? But a touchdown, it's completely different. And once you get that mojo going, it's...
Yeah, you got a whole team out to tear your head off for that TD, man.
Yeah.
Philadelphia 30, Washington 17.
Yeah, Philadelphia looks like they could have a good year. Their quarterback who's in his second year, not Winston. Freak. Did you look up any stats for their quarterback? Wentz, yes.
Yeah.
He is. He looks like he could be a kind of like McNabb type of player where he has the arm, but he also has legs too. But he's not. He doesn't rely on his legs.
Okay,
So,
that's good.
yeah, he was the second overall draft pick. So
He was 26 of 39,
ooh, nice.
307 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception.
That's a good game.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah.
And they won by double digits, which is not easy in the NFL.
Yeah. Then we have Oakland 26, Tennessee 16.
Oakland, bro. I can't believe they're back, bro. You remember when Oakland used to be at least when we were in high school and stuff, we would never even talk about Oakland. Like at best they would win 8 games, like whatever.
Yeah. They were never
And if their quarterback stays healthy, bro, they're going deep this year.
I hope so. I would really love to see that.
Because that's what pissed me off last year. The moment they get into the playoffs, he's injured the last game of the week. I mean, the last week of the season. It's like, of course.
That would happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Oakland always has bad luck, but whatever.
Let's talk about the Dallas and New York Giants game. Dallas 19, the Giants 3.
God fucking.
What?
I just don't. That rivalry just makes no sense, bro. The games you think the Giants would win, they lose. And the games you think Dallas would win, they lose. It just. But if I'm correct, I don't think Odell Beckham played. Did he play? Most important fact, and we didn't look that up. But
right.
I'm pretty sure he didn't play. I think that's why the Giants' offense was so bad, because he still had an injured foot. Or knee. My bad, knee. Injured knee.
I was about to say Prescott, though.
God,
he did
bro.
his thing. 24-39. That's not bad. 268 yards and a touchdown.
Yo, bro, he might go up there with Tom Brady as the 2 best quarterbacks to not be drafted in the first round.
Then we got Elliott. He had 24 carries, 104 yards.
God, bro, he is just Ohio State Buckeye. So yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Oh man, let's talk about the Jaguars beat the Texans,
bro,
29-7.
Dude, okay, you remember how I said that 20-0 might be the most? I take that shit back. This is the most surprising. Because Ravens and the Bengals, potential 2 playoff teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the Texans were a playoff team. They should be a playoff team. And the Jaguars suck ass. How does this happen? Now, if the Jaguars won by a field goal, or they got a late touchdown, won by 4 or 5, whatever, I'm like, okay, that's the NFL. They lost by 22 points? It's like, what the freak is going on?
Man, it seems like Houston couldn't get it together, man. They only scored a touchdown in the third quarter.
Do you think that the hurricane had anything to do with their psyche? Because that's the only thing for them to lose this badly is unacceptable.
I hadn't even factored that in.
No,
But,
it just came to mind.
That could definitely be it.
It has to be it. There's no way Jacksonville sucks ass. They've sucked the deepest amount of dirty ass for the past 3-4 seasons. They just don't beat a playoff team by 22 points. That just doesn't happen.
They gotta eat ass, though.
Bro. They're eating something because when they go on that field, they're shitty as hell, bro.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, man.
I'm glad you brought that up. That was good, bro. That was good.
I want to talk about Fournette, though.
Fournette, yeah. LSU star, by the way.
Yeah, and
What was it?
he had to set a franchise record, 100 yards rushing.
For the first game played, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't pretty thrilled about it, but
I was saying coming into the season, they're going to run his ass into the ground. That team is going to be trash. If they keep playing like that, he didn't. Do you know how many carries or?
yeah, he had 26 carries.
Bro, I might be completely wrong about that prediction, bro. I would have said 3-13, 5-11 max, and he's going to have guaranteed over 350 carries. I might be wrong. God, but respect.
Yeah, it didn't seem well. Yeah, Bortles, he was 11 of 21, 125 yards, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, bro. What his rookie year was really good, and ever since he's
Forgot to mention Fournette had a touchdown also.
complete game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh, just because we have to, because it's our hometown. The Bills won.
Yeah, I was about to go to that.
The Bills won.
The Bills beat the Jets 21-12. Tyrod, he was 16 of 28, 224 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception.
Which is that I would say is an average game. He did enough to win, so
Yeah.
he didn't lose us the game. I do want to point out though, if the Jags are the ass eaters of the NFL, the Jets are just on a different planet. They're doing everything to lose. So how impressive is the win? I don't know, but like as we showed, no game is guaranteed in the NFL. So they got a W. So that's all that counts, right, bro?
I'm stuck on you said they doing everything to lose.
I'm feeling good right now.
Yo, LaShawn McCoy had 22 carries, 110 yards.
Oh wow, that's almost five yards per carry.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Matthews had 2.
Oh, that's exactly 5 yards. 20. Yeah, exactly. So that's a great game.
Right. Matthews had 2 receptions and 61 yards.
Yo, he's gonna be a valued asset. I wanted this week to talk about the Bills. Who knows when we're going to do that? I do want to point out though, I'm proud of the trades we've done. Like they might not be loved, but that's what got us in this mess. We were going for what would make the fans happy instead of the smart fucking pick. And as I'm going to go just blank that out. As I'm going to go into detail later on another episode, we got Sammy Watkins instead of Khalil Mack. We traded for Sammy Watkins. I respect you, Sammy, but fuck you compared to Khalil Mack. That's all. Now continue, bro. This is all respect.
Okay. I want to talk about.
Bro, just real quick, I want to say I was doing so good until we got to Jacksonville. And then I just lost it. This turned into a Rhinos and Aliens show. I'm sorry. We were supposed to be professional. It will be. It will be.
Yeah, we're on our way.
We're on our way.
Chiefs beat the Patriots. We definitely have to talk about that.
Bro.
42-27.
I'm so happy. I almost forgot about this.
Yeah,
I almost forgot.
I didn't forget.
Mike is a Patriots fan.
Hi, Pat's
But
fan.
I like Mike as a Patriots fan because he's not delusional. He respects when a team beats the Patriots, and he also can respect the concept that when the Patriots win when they shouldn't have. But he's still happy. But he still understands they should have lost. So I'm glad. But continue. You know that Super Bowl was BS.
That's why you didn't even see me say shit. I'm sorry.
But let's go. Yo, I was actually watching this at work, right? And for the longest time, I thought the Patriots were going to win. And then what was the second half points?
Oh, okay. The second half points,
The Chiefs, they actually got outscored in the third quarter.
yeah.
They put up 21 in the fourth?
Yeah, that's what really got them. New England unanswered in the fourth. I mean, didn't answer.
Well, that's what they basically did to the Falcons.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Yeah, their defense was not looking good. this dirtbag over here.
You have to mention the Falcons.
Bro, I'm going to make fun of them until the day I die.
Oh, my
When we're going to go into biggest comebacks of sports, bro, it just continue.
Alex Smith, he was 28 of 35.
Bro, there was this one pass to I don't even know the wide receiver, but it was a non-Alex Smith pass. He was running deep, and it was just right on the money. I'm like,
Was
wow.
it the Hill?
Yeah. Oh, you saw that highlight?
No, I just read the name that I wrote down.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, it was beautiful. And then the running back, he had like 260 something yards from scrimmage. Did you get that down?
No, it says Hunt has 17 carries, 148 yards.
But he also had a receiving yards too, bro. He himself had I think it was a screen, and he went the distance too. Yeah, Hunt, rookie, right?
Right.
Yeah, a rookie first game had over 100 yards rushing, over 100 yards receiving. Yo, he was the difference maker. I believe both of his massive yards came in the fourth quarter. Massive plays, but
I'm not so sure about that, but he's definitely a dynamo, man.
bro, it just
But back to Alex Smith, though. 28 of 35, 368 yards,
that is so
4 touchdowns.
to no interceptions.
None.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah, against a Bill Belichick defensive team. So, God, yo, when you hear that, that's so un-Alex Smith. That sounds like some Ben Roethlisberger or Tom Brady's, Aaron Rodgers type of numbers, right?
Right.
It's just God damn.
Just to see this is chilling. Like, I
In
felt it in
Gillette
my...
Stadium. In Gillette Stadium. And yo, you know what's the funniest thing too? It's a little hubris. They were gloating about that 28-3 comeback. Oh, 5th Super Bowl. Yeah, that's why you guys got spanked on national television at home. And by the way, I don't think Michael was going to bring this up. Tom Brady sucked. Dookie, bro. Dookie. 44% completion percentage. Let's emphasize that.
Yeah.
Bro, we got to take the good with the bad.
What game didn't I mention?
I think you did everything, right? Yeah, you did everything, bro.
I believe so.
Yeah. So I want to emphasize this. Right? Alex Smith outdoored Tom Brady in Gillette Stadium. Tom Brady had no touchdowns.
Right. Let's
Alex
let's
Smith
cut the shit.
had 4.
Let's cut the shit, man. Y'all knew the Falcons beat the Bears. Oh, they definitely beat the Bears, man. 23-17. I had to.
Okay, bro, just real quick though. When am I going to get another chance to say Tom Brady had no touchdowns, less than 200 passing yards, and completed 44% of his passes? Most likely never, unless everybody was wrong and he's going to suck dookie this year. I'm voting for the latter, but I want to soak this up.
Bro, my soul felt that.
It should, because my soul, my balls, my butthole felt that 25-point comeback too, bro. And we're going to end the Rhinos and Aliens show. I'm just kidding.
What kind of bet did you make on that game, bro?
Bro, I bet my soul, bro. That's all that fucking counts. Not literally, figuratively. Yeah. Bro. Because, yo, I was like, I thought the Pacers were going to win. Okay, we're getting off topic. But is this a good place to end it, bro? Yo, I love that. So. I love the atmosphere of this episode. It was good.
It was good until the Brady bashing, but hey.
Well, technically, it was good until the Jacksonville eating butt stuff. I got unprofessional.
Yeah, butt eating is just out of here, man. I'm never with it, bro.
That's what he says.
Never would.
Okay, bro. Okay, whatever you say.
Don't listen to this man. Don't even entertain anything that he. No.
I'm not saying he eats butt, but I'm also not saying he wouldn't.
Okay, we end it right here.
All right, thank you guys once again for joining us for Sports from All Angles. This is the 8th episode. We hope to see you for the 9th.
We definitely will. Will we?
Yeah. We're doing this every week now. It's a thing.
Okay, so gotta see you there.
Yeah, so
like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah.
Show us some love, man.
And seriously, for this episode specifically, point out anything you liked or disliked. Now, if it's Brady bashing, I don't give a fuck. If it's eating butts, okay. I got a little unprofessional. But seriously speaking, we're trying to... I'm going to get into this a couple episodes down the road, but we're trying to make this the more professional show. So I will try to take the
criticisms.
No, I was going to say the butt eating and the Brady bashing out, but it's just Rhinos and Aliens got in the way, so.
Oh yeah, you can't help that, man.
Okay, but yeah, as Mike said, if you like the video, that's what's up. Give us that thumbs up, comments, and we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram.
MySpace.
Oh, these guys. First Jordan, now Michael is like, what's going on, man?
Yeah, MySpace, man. MySpace, baby.
Okay, we guys really appreciate it. We appreciate the love. We want to thank you guys for I won't even talk about it. I'll do that in another video. But thank you guys. We hope to see you next week. And let us know how you like this. We're going for the more professional route. So
yeah, definitely want to make some improvements if we can, if we have to. You know what I mean? Just want to make sure that we bring you the best quality of anything that we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So show us some love.
All right. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
So if you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.